There's another case that also is unusual that I'd like to discuss, which illustrates again this concept that human rights damages and aggravated damages, that is, emotional suffering damages due to unfair conduct, are distinct claims and they serve different purposes. And one claim does not offset the other. This case, the name of the case is Osmani versus Universal. And what happened in this case is somewhat unusual. The plaintiff, first of all, was hit by his immediate superior in the testicles, which required surgery, removing, I believe, one of the testicles. And the company had failed to respond to complaints made by the plaintiff that he was being abused by his supervisor, did no investigation, took no action to reverse this. When the individual returned from surgery, he still had to report to the same person as he had, same person that had caused his injuries. And he was also subject to racial taunts. He was called a fucking Italian or a fucking Albanian, and those are the exact words, and subject then to discriminatory treatment due to his ethnic origin. And after his surgery, he had received comments from the company to the effect that they would take care of his wife's sexual needs now that he was not able to. Somewhat of a disgusting conduct on the part of the employer. So what happened in this case is that the company was ordered to pay $100,000 for the physical assault, $10,000 for battery. That's somewhat distinct, but let's not worry about that. $75,000 in aggravated damages for the unfair conduct that led to his termination, and an additional human rights damage award of $50,000. Again, these did not offset one another, in addition to the normal wrongful dismissal claim. And further, there is a $25,000 punitive damage award ordered against the offender, the personal offender. So again, it's illustrative of the fact that these damage claims, in this case the human rights damage claim, the aggravated damage claim for emotional suffering due to unfair conduct at the time of termination, and further $100,000 for the assault, they all serve different purposes. So one does not necessarily offset the other, and it's consistent with the approach taken by Ontario courts. Remember, Ontario allows a human rights complaint, a human rights action by civil proceeding. So again, it's illustrative of the need of the employer to behave responsibly. This is an exceptional case, obviously, but still, apart from the physical assault, the ethnic slurs, and the fact the company did not investigate the allegations of unfairness in the workplace, all make sense with respect to the claims that were allowed.